All right, well, we're back with another game.
What's
This
up,
time
guys?
we're gonna do the dual commentating thing again. I feel like there's you get more insight that way. This mono blue Delver list is fine. I'm missing two, I think only two, maybe three essential cards that I wish I could have.
I'm gonna be the magic version of Joe Madden.
Anyway, the cards I prefer to have it once you check the list uh, is the Tolerand, Gut Shot, and Mental Misstep. Anyways, as far as this hand goes, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very borderline.
The fact that two of them are cantrips seems plausible to keep because of the Delver. Um,
That's a Delver right there, and that's a really bad Joe Madden impersonation. I will stop doing that.
I think I'll keep because I'm on the draw. I mean, this hand seems okay.
So you're on the draw. You're gonna get more cards. So the fact that you have an abundance of land isn't a problem.
Well, I mean, I have a higher chance of top decking more gas.
How many lands are in this deck?
There's 19.
Okay, that makes ripping 4 lands out of 19.
I mean, if these weren't cantrips, I probably would. I mean, I prefer one of them to, like,
That's
Duskar to
almost
be a
a fifth
ponder.
of the land in your deck is in your hand right now. Like you really got to think about that based on how many land are in your deck. That's actually true because when you think about it, a fifth of the land is in his hand right now. Like if he had all the lands in his deck on the field, one out of every five of them would be in his hand already. So like that's actually a pretty large ratio. Like if this was a Wolf Run list and you had like 25, 26 lands, this is you would never keep a three spell hand.
Our opponent's playing a little slow, so we will probably. Okay, finally.
Oh boy.
Um,
Grafdigger's
Stops our
Cage.
Snapcasters, I suppose. It's a little frustrating, but I mean, it's nothing Delvers
Think this
can't
is maybe like
fly
a
over.
wacky trading post list.
It easily could be. It could be similar to a list that um, Sam Black plays. Okay, well, he missed a land drop, so.
I played a strange blue green trading post tonight at our tournament and I beat it. The guy got pretty salty.
Okay, here we're going to play the second Delver. Might as well try to flip both.
No Augur of Bolas.
No, not in this circumstance.
You going to Thought Scour yourself at the end of
I
the turn?
think, yeah, I think I will. I mean, there's no downside. If I don't hit instants and sorceries, there's more chance to flip. If I do, that just fuels the pike. All right,
Black
well,
green
let's
ramp
see.
with Grafdigger's Cage.
All right, let's see if we can flip these Delvers and start going off.
Oh, you didn't Thought Scour at the end of the turn.
No, I didn't.
But you
But
do.
it kind of
Yeah.
pays off, I suppose. When you use F2, sometimes you click things a little too quickly. Okay, well, this could be a very fast game.
Yeah, I mean, you double flip turn one Delver, turn two Delver. I mean, what more? What more could you want from the deck, really? The only thing he could have that's better in his hand at this point would be a Mana Leak, but
That's pretty good. Let's see what he's working with. Okay, it is a trading post deck. Looks like it's an experimental deck.
it's just black trading post.
Alright, well, this game's going to be very fast. He has nothing to interact with us. Like, at best, next turn he's going to play Sign in Blood, looking for an answer, putting himself lower, and probably dying because
No,
of the
he's
pike.
got he's got that go for the throat.
And I guess he can kill the pike guy. But if he, yeah. I'm going to put the pike on the Arger. I might as well spread the damage out. Hitting a bunch of spells here would be ideal. Guess that makes our job a little easier. Okay, so we hit lands, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the pike and start beating. Maybe Visible Stalker
Yeah,
would
but
be
next
better.
turn he's gonna hit you with a Thrag Tusk.
Yeah, but I can start attacking through the Thragtusk with Stalker, so yeah, I want to get the Stalker down.
And I'd go ahead and play Pike here too.
Yep, gonna drop the pike so I can start beating in. Definitely don't want to be Vapor Snagging a Thragtusk, but Dismembering it wouldn't be terrible just to get an instant in the graveyard. It's in a 2 right now. My sideboard isn't very ideal though, because I'm mono blue. I don't have a whole lot to work with.
So what are the advantage of mono blue Delver over the blue white?
I guess you can say better mana, but really there isn't much. I mean, you can run more blue spells time.
See, this is a curious play to me. Does he not see the Runechanter's Pike on the field or something?
Well, he can make a dude to block, but that doesn't stop.
Maybe I'm not that familiar. What is Trading Post?
Okay, so he can discard a card to gain 4 life, which I'm guessing is what he's going to do. He can pay
wow.
life to make it with 0/1, sack a creature, return an artifact, and sack an artifact to draw a card. He's gonna gain life here.
It's almost like a really good, almost a better yet more balanced version of us.
He would probably normally be dead here. Or this is exactly lethal. If he gains 4, he goes to 11. I don't think I can get another 4 points of damage. I can only get another 3 points of damage here.
I'm really curious as to why I didn't play the Thragtusk and then Trading Post.
So he's going to discard some in game 4. If he's smart, he won't make the token. He'll still be lethal. Okay. Discard Rampant Growth seems fine.
Oh, so it's discard any card.
Yeah.
Gain 4 life. Wow.
See what he
That's
drew.
just such a good card. Like, why wouldn't...
What did he play? He played Sign in Blood.
If we're thinking about building a...
Go for the throat.
Kind of a red-green mid-range, Trading Post wouldn't be terrible in that deck.
Oh, he played the Trading Post. So his hand is Sign in Blood, Thragtusk, and a mystery card. He drew 2 cards. One was the land, I guess. But we're gonna pause and be right back. Alright, we're back. He was moving a little slow there. I'm not going to use the Thought Scour yet. I want to surprise him with it. Because he doesn't really have a sufficient way to deal with the Stalker. And he's probably going to drop Thragtusk. Let's see, he's going to go down to 4. Drop Thragtusk, go up to 9. I could probably fly over him. Obviously, Snapcaster Thought Scour would be nice, but the Grafdigger's Cage is going to prevent us from doing that for a few turns. So you could play Thragtusk and sack it, make some blockers, and get... Well, there's no artifacts to get back, so that's not really good. Of course, you can always discard and gain more life. Okay, so we'll see. If he discards, gains 4 up to 13. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we've got him dead on board. So what we do here is we Vapor Snag the Thragtusk. And then we Vapor Snag the token. He loses 2 from the snags. The snags will power up in his Stalker. It should be exactly enough to kill him.
You're factoring in an extra 4 life, right?
Yes. This puts him to 7. He goes up to 11. And that'll be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do for game 2. I guess just put more counterspells in. I can't think of anything else. Counterspells are pretty good against decks like these that don't get to play Cavern because they don't play a whole lot of creatures.
Yeah, Flash Freeze seems
I don't think I'm going to want, like, Mutagenic. I don't think I'm going to need these Dismembers. It's not going to play enough creatures. I mean, Dismember's good against Wormcoil, but I'm going to try and kill him prior to Wormcoil. Now Spellbomb seems pretty good.
Dismembers are good against Wormcoil?
Yeah, you can kind of do some combat tricks, reduce the lifelink, kill it off.
Yeah.
I really want at least 1 or 2 of those. Snapcaster Mage might not be as good. We don't really have anything we can afford to take out. Oh boy.
Be real nice if you guys had some kind of artifact hate in blue.
I think we can probably drop a snag. And probably maybe 2 snag. Snag's not really what we want to be doing here. So encounter his spells.
You know what they need to bring back is good old fashioned takeover.
Oh, there we go.
I want to say it's possession. It's 6 mana enchantment. You control enchanted permanent.
Yeah.
Something like that would be like a perfect sideboard card. Yeah, I know it's 6 mana. It would top out your curve.
This hand looks fine.
But it basically allow you to answer any deck.
I've got cantrips and whatnot. No Delver, but I've got a dude and a pike. This is pretty much the kind of hand you want to see.
A dude, a pike, and cantrips. That's all you really need. And the question is, do you Thought Scour or Ponder?
Ooh, he mulled into 5. It's definitely good for us. He doesn't have the best mana. Alright, let's see what he's working with here. All 4 cards.
I really don't know what the point of fetching in response to.
A lot of people will fetch in response to the next spell. I'm not sure either.
I guess on Magic Online they might not always have the stops. Okay, so let's see. Duress, Metamorph, land.
Okay, so this reminds me a lot of Sam Black.
What is that?
List. The Diabolic Revelation. He goes and gets X cards.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so he's going probably to take the pike. So I'll just ponder for another pike.
Ripping that Invisible Stalker was pretty sweet.
I'm going to keep all these, get something off of Arger. I'll get all 3 of these actually, so at least all 3 of these. I actually think these kind of decks are pretty good matchups for Delver. He might take the Mana Leak, actually. That'd be fine. I think that was originally subconsciously what I was getting the Mana Leak for. Okay, he took the pike as expected.
So he's not completely terrible.
Okay, maybe Stalker here isn't the best next play. Pike is risky because or Arger's risky because we might bottom a pike. But we know what the next card is, so it's that much less probable. So he played the Duress. Okay, we're just going to take the Ponder. It's the best card we can get. And we're going to dig for a pike before we set up a Stalker. And probably just win with that.
Yeah, the pike-based Delver lists, I think 100% survive rotation. Except for Mana Leaks.
Yeah, like Mana Leaks and Ponders don't, but I mean, as long as they print some kind of cantrip or shuffle-esque spell.
We think it's probably going to be Telling Time.
I would like it to be Telling Time. It's not as powerful as the 1 costing cantrips. So,
Yeah, but we still have Thought Scour and no, we don't have Pro. We still have Thought Scour, and we have, if you want to play black, still have Forbidden Alchemy, so.
Okay, so here we're going to try and draw whatever, like if there's an instant, we're probably going to draw whatever non-instant there is, like a land or a pike or a Delver, and then we'll get rid of the rest. So we're going to draw the Snapcaster. I don't know, I kind of want all of them. I think I want to draw the Snapcaster, though. That was incorrect. That's one bad thing about Magic Online. If you mess that up, you can't fix it like you can in real life. I would actually probably rather look for pike, so I'm just going to shuffle it. wasn't terrible.
Delver. Has you played your land for the turn yet?
No, but I mean, it's just gonna be an untapped ink moth.
You could play Invisible Stalker.
You need to run out Delver as fast as possible to flip it, so we're just gonna do that. I really did kind of mess up that ponder, because like typically, like before you draw the card, you can always look at the top three, kind of fix them around in real life, but I can't do that here. I meant to click the negate second, and draw the Snapcaster Mage.
Borderland Ranger.
Then I was gonna Augur and then get the negate and bottom the land.
I wonder if they'll reprint Civic Wayfarer. Wayfinder.
This is kind of a losing proposition here. I either reveal an instant sorcery, flip Delver, but no land, or get a land, not flip Delver, and I want both. I mean, best thing I guess would be to.
You could flip a land and then thoughts. Or you could
I mean, I would rather flip Delver than get the land. If
you could flip a spell and then Thought Scour for a land. There's your play.
Okay, so we reveal it. No, I didn't have a stop set there, but that's fine. I'm obviously not going to Vapor Snag that spell, or that card.
Telling you, Thought Scour.
I'm going to attack first, play Augur, then maybe Thought Scour. Augur is a little risky, though. I don't want to bottom any pikes. Pike is really my path to victory with the Stalker. Don't want to mill them either. It's pretty good. We don't need this much. Okay, so we kind of already knew that 'cause it's been playing everything he draws. This is too early to throw that out there. We need to wait till he gets Trading Post online. And
now, what does that interact with Trading Post? In what way?
Trading Post can recur creatures and artifacts from the graveyard.
It can.
Or just artifacts, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
And he probably plays the Diabolic Revelation engine that Sam Black does, where he'll wait until he has a lot of mana. He'll go in his library, get another Revelation and a Elixir of Immortality, and shuffle it, and it'll keep cycling through his deck. And this will stop it.
I don't think I understand how that works.
Okay, so he'll wait till he can Diabolic for like 4. He'll go get 2 good spells, or something, maybe 3 if he goes for 5, and then another Diabolic Revelation and an Elixir. He'll Elixir all his other Diabolic Revelation back in, and then cast another Diabolic Revelation for the Elixir, the Diabolic Revelation, and other good spells. Okay. And they'll just kind of keep cycling through, but the Nile Spellbomb will stop him.
But that takes like
yeah, but
several turns.
He makes lots of mana and gets ahead that way, and it can kind of put him pretty far ahead if I don't kill him. And you normally decks that play that slow your opponent down with like Black Sweepers and stuff. It's unfortunate that I can't leave up Mana Leak, but him paying life to play this and for just to get Vapor Snagged is fine. Oh wait, well, no, he didn't copy that. Okay. Well, he's got blockers for the Augurs, so I'm not going to be attacking with those.
Yeah, he's just trying to ramp his land so that he can slam get that engine going.
I'm going to try to counter it.
Diabolic
I need to start leaving mana open, yeah. So yeah, I milled 2 creatures. That's unfortunate. Got some lands.
Oh, there's your land. You gonna throw down the Stalker now?
Yeah, I'll be throwing down the Stalker, leaving out Mana Leak mana. I'm really only hitting it for about 2 a turn, but this kind of put me back where I needed to be for a turn. He's moving pretty slowly. There we go. He finally decided to not block. Oh, he's got a spell here. Looks like a Dismember. No. Oh, he took it back. Oh no, that was the damage. Okay, so I play Stalker and just pass the turn. Should sack his wilds here. Hopefully, he doesn't take forever getting it. So he played the Metamorph, the Duress. So he has a Diabolic Revelation and 2 unknown. Probably a land because he played Borderland Ranger, so that was the card he drew for the turn. So 1 unknown card. He might go for the Revelation here. Nope. Making more mana. That's not good. Tempting to counter, but I know he's got something better to counter. I wonder what he's thinking about while that's on the stack.
Maybe he's got somebody there distracting him.
It's possible. Alright, so we're going to be crashing in.
Well, at least now he can gain at least 2 life a turn just from his talismans.
Mm-hmm.
So you're only hitting him for 2 a turn.
Yeah, back to the 2. Dropping to the Stalker. Could go ahead and play this, but I'll wait. So if he plays Wormcoil, it'd be tempting to just mana leak it, but I need to stop his Diabolical Revelation. Which I almost expect him to get here. X would only be 2, no, it'd be 3.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's
X
true.
is 3. I guess we just go ahead and counter this, stop his plan. Ripping a Pike at any point would be very devastating. I think I'm going to start swinging with Inkmoth here. I don't want to see reason not to. If he manages to deal with all the creatures with like a Mutilate, the Inkmoth will survive. Alright, so he's going to take a Spell Bomb, which is not a big deal. Oh, okay, he took a Vapor Snag. I don't really see that as that significant. Maybe he has... Okay. That can't block anything anyway. I'll just wait for it to attack. Milled. A Delver and a Snapcaster Mage. Man, let's look at this.
That's pretty unlucky.
It's a little unlucky. Alright. We're not going to Vapor Snag it now because you can just equip it and then attack for life. So he goes up to 8, 3, 4, 5. I need a Pike. 6. So he'll go down to 2 next turn. So unless I draw something else to kill him with. Because he can just equip and I'll have 6 power of lifelink.
But he can't block if you just attack with your Delver and the Stalkers.
Yeah, but that won't kill him. Because he's
Yeah?
got 2
Oh,
talismans.
that's true, talismans.
And once it starts gaining life, it'll put him pretty far behind. So I'm going to need to find maybe another Vapor Snag to give me another turn. Okay, so he returned it to his hand, which is bad. He's just going to replay it? No, I don't think. I mean, that gives him less lifelink. Oh no, I just did that. So used to playing Thought Scour. These are all bad. Mana Leak's tempting. Because, like, he might. I don't know, I don't have anything to bounce it with. So we're going to shuffle.
Yeah, we're digging for that Pike.
Europe. Even if he starts gaining life, these can. I think I'm going to keep this for Snapcaster Mage. Snapcaster the Vapor Snag. That should be game over, right? It's 2 lands.
Seems good.
It's 2 lands though. I gotta like that has to win me the game. That's the bad thing. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna
Well,
keep
he's
it.
tapped out, so
Yeah, but I will be drawing 2 lands next turn. The turns after that. Maybe I could Snapcaster a Ponder. See, something I know will give me another turn of attacking, or I don't know. It's tough. I think.
well, he's not gonna block here, so he can just.
No, it'll take him down to 2 or 3. Take him down to 3.
So if you bounce, he can just equip and swing.
No, I'll bounce it during his turn. I think I'm gonna keep it. I think this can win me the game. Okay, so I attack here. Goes to 4. Goes to 3, and this will put him up to 3, 4, 5, and this is only 4, but I can get it with another guy because I'll have a Snapcaster. He's on a top deck mode. That might have been wrong, because I mean, drawing 2 lands is bad. Alright. Oh no, yeah, that's right, he goes to 2. Okay, so yeah, so we do have him dead next turn. If he doesn't do anything other than the Batterskull.
Then he untaps and plays Mutilate.
That would be pretty unfortunate.
That would be Gangnam Style.
Be careful. He also loses a life from that, so I only need to hit him for 1. Or I guess 3. There's a Nighthawk. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. So he equips this. So just maybe find a way to deal. The Nighthawk actually might not even matter. No, yeah, because Stalkers. I'll be 1 point of killing him. So maybe another snap. Nope, I'm drawing lands. So, yep. Guess that wasn't the greatest keep.
You're far from out of it, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty far from out of it. But he's going to start gaining life. He's got a 6-powered life linker here.
Plus his talismans.
This is pretty bad. I'll just attack with the Stalkers. I gotta land next turn as well. Got him at 1 life. Couldn't finish him. Of course, shuffling gives me random cards, so I wouldn't know what I'm getting. I'm gonna eat 6 here. His vigilance too. That's annoying. Pike will probably just end the game though. Kills Stalker, I guess. Draws extra cards though.
What's that card?
He draws extra card on his upkeep, and he can tap to deal damage to a creature or player. Can't take out the Stalkers. There's that land.
How much does that cost?
6.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, it's not that good. It's an artifact, I guess.
Yeah, but you want.
I'm gonna chump block with an Inkmoth this turn. The vigilance, I think, is what's getting me. I could have obviously just swung back or something. reduces lifelink to the next turn and his power, saving me some damage. But he's getting pretty high in life. He might beat me on a mold of 5.
Never fear the 5. It's all the way back up to 15 life now.
And his trading post. This is probably game over. I'm not going to quite scoop him up yet. I mean, I could
Yeah, you could still rip a pike and just...
A few turns, the pike will just end the game.
Well, I don't know. He's got 8 life a turn plus trading post. That's a
the
lot
trading
of life.
post life is a little unfortunate. There's a Liliana. This is very similar to Sam Black's list. I've already noticed a few differences, but it's similar.
What's that Liliana's +1 do?
He goes and gets a swamp and put it in his hand.
Oh.
Don't think we can win this. Oh, I wonder if it was all because of that ponder.
The one where you kept the 2 lands?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way of knowing.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's just there's no way to know.
Like when you have 2 choices and you knew what the other choice could have been, you could maybe say that was a bad choice. But it's always possible that given both choices, you still end up losing. Yeah, trading post puts him back up to 17 life right now.
Oh, he drew a card, okay. If he tries to return his Phyrexian Metamorph, I'm going to blow them out, Spell Bomb. Or Pike would even still win me the game at this point, so he gets 5 up to 18. 1, 2, 3.
You could gain 6.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a pretty big Pike, though. Maybe an infect kill would be better. But as long as that thing stays untapped. Well, it'll have first strike, actually. Yeah, I'll just move the Pike around and block. Ah. No, wait. Well, with Staff of Nin, I don't think that's going to matter. So the Inkmoth plan is not going to happen. Little mistake. Don't embark with Delver because that's probably when I get a Pike. That's what's going to stop that. If I get a Pike. Up to 20 life. It's probably game over. It's all about the Pike.
And a Wurmcoil.
And then Pikes, which can be chumped by these guys. Maybe you draw 2 Pikes.
Yeah, but now he's going to be gaining 6 or more life a turn.
Well, Pike has first strike, so I mean, I can stop something. Like hit him hard, re-equip. He's gonna be very. Nope, I think it's death. So we're gonna stop this game while we're behind.
What did he play?
I drew a land.
Oh.
I don't think anything's gonna get any better. So, I mean, I guess we can dismember his creatures, but I don't know. These aren't actually as good as I thought they were. Doesn't come up often enough. Obviously, you can't keep his hand. Noobs would though, 3 probes. But there's nothing else. Things much better. That's why you don't make new mistakes like that, even though I made a couple others the last game. Mainly activating the Inkmoth. Not that it would have changed the outcome of the game. Worth keeping. That first 7 card hand would easily lose me the game if I'm stupid with losing 6 life on probe and not hitting anything. And he's playing slow again, so we're going to be right back. Alright, we're back. Okay, he finally decided to keep. And I will keep my pretty awesome 6-card
This
hand.
is pretty much like the only thing that could make this better is if it was a 7-card hand and the seventh card was Pike.
Or Ponder,
Or,
not a
yeah.
land.
Yeah.
Yeah, but land would still be reasonable. I'll turn off our Snapcaster early is always good. Not flipping a Delver is even better for him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end a turn flash in the Snapcaster if he plays nothing Mana Link worthy, just to start bringing more beats. Looks like he's just passing with no land. Alright, if we flip the Delver here, we're in good shape. And we do. About as good as it can get. These are some Delver nut 6-card hands, even with having Disruption.
And he kept a 1-lander, so there's that.
Maybe discarding. Alright. I saw no reason to Thought Scour at the moment. Didn't have the Thought Scour him, pick out his lands, but I don't know, that might just help him. We're probably gonna do the next same play.
Who knows though? You might if you thought Scour him, you might dig him right into.
He just scoops. He had nothing. Okay, so that's the game. Oh, I had a Pike. Ooh, so good.
That's
well,
true.
that's pretty much how some Delver games you just get free wins, and this is really the main reason the deck's the menace right now. Just look forward for more videos in the future.